Hey, this is Ariel Hawani for MMARated.com, being joined by the weapon of mass destruction, Denis Kang. Dennis, I hear you have a new nickname.
WMD, that's me, baby.
You like it?
I like it, man. It's, it brings about what I'm about to do to my opponents.
Are you going to be employing this one for all your fights? Is this like the new Denis Kang nickname?
I already have been, using it in the gym. It was given to me by Faraz and all the guys here at TriStar in Montreal. So if it sticks, I'll keep it.
All right, well, let's talk some business because July 21st, you were supposed to fight on the Dream 5 card. What happened? The fight got canceled.
Yeah, the fight got canceled at the very last minute. In my opinion, I think it's because of the way that they're doing it right now. They're having two tournaments, so I think it's kind of mixing things up a little, and they're they don't have that much room to have all the single fight cards. So myself, Jay-Z, and a bunch of other guys like Marcelo Garcia also aren't fighting. So I think it's something like that. But there's going to be other Dream cards anyways, and Dream gave us permission to go fight on other events that are not competing with them directly.
How much time did they give you between? Because, I mean, we just found out about this now. I'm thinking it kind of screws up your plans.
Yeah, it really does screw up my plans. I won't lie to you. But, that's life. Complaining about it is not going to do anything. They told me last week about that I wasn't fighting, and that's about maybe 3 weeks away. So it kind of rearranges my life and my schedule, the way things are going. But that's okay, I just keep the focus, keep training, and start looking for other fights.
What was the reason that they gave you?
That just there wasn't any room on the card because of the tournament,
Now, you've actually fought for them in the past before. What has your experience been like fighting for Dream?
I love fighting for them. They're a good organization. They're pretty much just like the old Pride, and they have the potential to make some really good matchups because of the deep roster that they have in all the weight classes.
I'm sure without the bad stuff of Pride, right? They're trying to be,
What bad stuff, Pride?
Oh, you hear some stories about some, mishaps with Pride in the past.
Yeah, well, there's going to be bad stuff in every organization. UFC has bad stuff. King of the Cage has bad stuff. The Vatican has bad stuff. Hey, no organization is going to be perfect.
Yes, I do hear the Vatican has bad stuff. All right, well, let me ask you. They said they will allow you to fight, wherever you please, because they canceled this bout. So what's on your plate right now?
Nothing right now. Excuse me. We're speaking with a few different people. I can't really say who it is, but it's organizations in Asia, organizations in Canada, and some in South America. So
Come on, you got to give me a little more info than that, man.
I can't.
Fairly soon, though?
Yeah, fairly soon. Probably next month.
Yeah, because I'm guessing you were, in pretty top shape here to be fighting in a couple of weeks.
I'd be peaking perfectly for this fight July 21st. So what I'm going to do is take a week off, unwind a little bit, reset, and then go back from square one, so to speak, after that week and peak even more so for the next one. I mean, the good thing about this is my fitness, my training is going to overlap with the last one because it's going to be just like I'm going from fight to fight, back to back, but without any injuries and without mental stress.
I just want to quickly talk about your career because for a while you're blazing through everyone and kind of hit a little bit of a roadblock here. How are you looking to sort of reinvent yourself and still stay at the top of your division?
Honestly, excuse me. The biggest thing that I really realized was I had lost my focus. I was training for fights just to get in shape and come in there expecting to win, but I didn't have any desire beyond that. I didn't have the drive or the passion to be the best, to always improve myself, which is what really fueled me in the beginning, which was the reason that I always came in super focused, super pumped and intense in my fights, because I was in there to prove that I was the best. I was in there to really improve myself, In these last two fights, I was in there to win and that's it. And, I was expecting to win already. I got maybe a little bit overconfident, and like I said, I lost my focus. So now I've regained my focus, I've regained my mojo, as they say, and now I'm back on the road.
What have you done to regain that focus, though?
A lot of it was just some personal changes in my life. I needed to, basically the whole thing is just my mental focus, is redirecting the way that my drive and my energy was, when I would apply it towards my training and my fighting, Like I said, it's not just training to get in shape anymore. constantly trying to improve yourself and your skills and things like that.
And how about making a name for yourself in the United States? Because obviously Canadian MMA fans know a lot about you. Over in Asia, you're a big star as well, but yet to have truly made your mark in the U.S. and that's where all the money comes. Obviously, are you focused or wanting, or do you even have any interest in trying to make a career inside a ring or a cage in the U.S.?
Yeah, of course. I've fought in the U.S. before, and I've always liked it. I've always been treated well by U.S. fans. I can tell you that pretty much every time that I meet a U.S. fan, they ask me when I'm going to fight in UFC. So you never know. One day I might fight in UFC, but for the moment, I'm very happy with what I'm doing in Asia, and maybe even Canada. But I think right now the path that I've chosen in Korea and Japan is treating me well. So I'll stay there for a while.
All right, and finally, you are in Montreal to help train GSP for his upcoming bout against John Fitch at UFC 87. How has the training been going with GSP?
Oh, it's been going really well. I mean, I'm here to help him. I'm here to help myself as well. There's so many good guys for me to train with. I gotta say that I also train in Vancouver at Revolution with all the guys there in Vancouver. But I come out here, to vary it up. I gotta change it up a little bit. And over here, we got a bunch of great guys and great coaches with John Chamberg and GSP, Faraz, and Howard Grant, and things like that.
All right, well, we don't know where he'll be fighting next, but I'm assuming it's sooner rather than later. Dennis, thanks for the time and continued success.
Pleasure, guys.